what candle wax readings to interpret for you, and also some pre-orders, and we're going to do some super chats, some collective reads as well. I think it's going to be a long session today, so welcome wherever you are. Welcome in, and do a shout out where you're from, a like on arrival as usual. And we have the candle wax reading here for Tammy and another one here for Venusian. Both of them were amazing. The tombstones went down really, really quickly. And we've got some card readings as well. If you'd like to ask a question, please do a shout out where you're from, a backstory if you're new. If you are new, you might also get a message through somebody else's reading. So that is also something to keep in mind. So keep tuned. You might get a message through somebody else's reading. We're all interconnected. Most of the people on the inner circle here at the lives are connected with me in ancient Egypt, in past lives. So if you relate to that, then that is also for you as well. Hi AS, how are you? Hi Mystique. Hi Lotus Lily. Hi Michi, how are you, my dear? Welcome, welcome. How is everybody? Super chats are open. Yes, super chats are open, Lotus Lily. Yep, they are. Super chats are open. When we get a moment, we'll do the candle wax readings. And to start off with, I'm going to do a couple of pre-orders which came through. Thank you so much for your donations. We've got Libra Venus, and we have Goddess 33 as well. Thank you so much for your donations in advance. So this one is for Tammy. I'm just going to put it off to the side, and the other one's for Venusian. It burnt down really nicely yesterday, so it was all done, all happening, all done and dusted. If you do want a candle wax reading and a candle spell, please reach out to me. Otherwise, if you just want a general read, a pre-order, whatever it is you might want, you can go to my website, amiracelon.com. You can do also a full reading, which also includes your astrology, transits, and everything that's going on. And yeah, we'll take it from there. Okay, how is everyone? What's going on? Any news, anybody? Any news? Does everybody like my eye? Got this beautiful chain from Temu. I've been doing a bit of Temu online shopping. Yeah, I got this lovely big eye actually on a necklace. Yeah, so it's all good. Hi Tammy, how are you? Welcome. Your candle wax is ready to go. I'm going to start with Libra Venus. Anything about love offers or encounters coming your way? Okay, Libra Venus. Let's have a look for you. Anything about love offers or encounters coming your way? Let's have a look with the tarot and see what's coming up for Libra Venus. Anything about love offers? Or encounters coming your way? Okay, Libra Venus, let me have a look. Okay, there could be somebody struggling with money. I know that doesn't mean it's got anything to do with you. You've got more than one offer here coming your way. You might have a multitude of offers actually. Lots of offers. I'm getting a D initial, like D for Davud or David or something like that. It sounds a bit exotic. Keeping yourself balanced on top of a situation. You've got the King of Cups underneath. Could definitely be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You've got 7 and you've got 8s here. 7, 7, 8s. And the Magician. I feel like this guy is an entrepreneur. I feel like he works for himself or by himself. I feel like he is quite independent and strong. And he's good with his hands, whatever that means. And he might be into making things with his hands. So he might also hold the key for you to unlock some sort of potential moving forward in your life, or unlock something to do with a property, a house, a living situation. I feel like he lives by himself and he is independent. That's what I'm getting with this guy. So I wish you all the best with that one. Sounds good. It's somebody that you haven't met before. Somebody new. Got a new love interest here. So that is looking and sounding really, really, really good. Now, Goddess 33. I think I got your handle okay. This is for F. Initial month-to-month reading for 2026. Yeah, she wants a month. It's not too early to do 2026. I can also already see the alignment of 2026 popping up. 2026. 2026. Let's have a look. 2026, 12-month spread. We're going to start from January to December. That's what she wants, 2026. What's everyone up to? Are you all having a nice fall or spring wherever you happen to be? Any plans for Halloween? Any Halloween parties? We used to get booked a lot for Halloween parties in the States especially. It was such a big thing. Some of the houses I went to were just amazing, beautifully decorated. Just some people go all out when it comes to Halloween. Okay. Okay. 12-month spread for Goddess 33. Okay, victory. Victory is on the horizon. You're going to feel like you've really achieved something in January. You feel like, yes, January is off and running in an excellent direction. Excellent direction for January. You're negotiating terms and contracts in February. You feel like you are potentially in a relationship as well, or a relationship is on the horizon in February. March, you're looking at your money. You're looking at maybe moving some of your money around or investing in some other avenues, or something specific to do with a little pay rise, a promotion. It might not be anything huge, but at least it's something. Then you're going to get a big offer coming in around you in April. So you could get a Knight of Cups. You could get a nice water sign, a man, sun, moon, or rising, but a definite offer coming in. If it's not from a man, I feel like it's more like a man. It could be a job offer, but I feel like it's more like a man. There could also be an offer here to travel as well, coming into the spring, April, May. There's a travel offer, and you feel like you're glowing by June. You feel like you're really on point and you're glowing by June. You feel like you're off and running and glowing. Things are really moving forward. Things are really looking extremely good for June. And in July, we have the Justice card. So there's a new contract. There's a new, I don't know, I'm getting the word new religion, and I know that's a song, lyrics out of a song, so it could have some connection to that song. It could be a new direction you're going in, also with a marriage partner, a contract with a marriage partner. Could be that you're getting married in a church, could be he's a different religion. He could be a slightly different religion. It might not be extreme, but it could be a slightly different religion, and something different that you haven't experienced before. There could be a marriage proposal coming in and a wedding. So proposal potentially in the spring, and a wedding potentially in the summer. There's a lot of epiphany awarenesses and openings coming up for you in August. You're going to feel like, yep, we're on track, we're moving forward. I don't know if you're looking at wanting to have kids, or doing something around children, but you've got some link here with children. And there's some victory here with legal stuff. So if it could be a double or a triple type of legality here, other than a marriage contract. It could be that you have settled something, won something, dealt with something, sold something, achieved something big, and it's going to be around the summertime, but it's going to start, I feel, in the spring. So it's looking interesting. It's looking very, very interesting. You feel by all of this is done and dusted that you're going to need a break by October, and you feel like the break is something that you need to go on a retreat, a rest. You might go somewhere relaxing. I'm feeling it somewhere maybe tropical. I'm getting island vibes around it. Let's pull a card on that one. October, November. There's more options coming up for you also in November. Yeah, there you've got more and more and more options. So you're meditating on a situation here to do with finances where you're going to invest. You might have sold something. If you've got an apartment, you might have sold it. If you've got something of value, you might have sold it or dealt with it. It could be a business that you've sold even, or something along those lines. Or you're looking at new businesses, but you might need to go and meditate on it to see which way to go with it. It's a directional thing because you feel like a lot of stuff is up in the air. Your heart might be calling you to live abroad or overseas, or travel, or work as a digital nomad, or get a position or a posting, a job that requires you to travel. Okay, so that could definitely be coming up at the end of the year, or you might be with somebody who is a digital nomad who lives abroad, and it might be because you want to save money, you want to cut costs, save money, things like that. A lot of people are looking at different locations. I do have a friend in Cyprus. She's really happy there. If anyone wants information about her, you can reach out to me as well. Some people are looking at Southeast Asia. Some people are looking at different islands in the Caribbean. Malaysia is trending right now as well. Yeah, so yeah, there could be, there's a lot of, yeah, thanks Tamika for your comment. Hawaii is very expensive, and there's actually more homeless there than you think there is. Yeah, homeless hiding there. They just like to promote that there's not homeless people there. But there's more than you think, yeah. So let's just do a roll. Okay. So there is a contract coming up for you in April. There's a definite contract. It could be a wedding, a marriage offer, an absolute marriage offer. Yes. And there's more abundance and prosperity coming to you on the second part of the year. Relationship focused on the first part of the year. All right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Okay, I hope you enjoyed that. And what else have we got here? Oh, we've got a situation here with Irena from the UK. Irena! So, yeah, Irena. Irena, we don't want to miss out on Irena. Oh, you saw a documentary on Hawaii, Michi? It was so sad. Yeah, there's a lot of people living near dumpsters, and just not as fancy as you would like it to be. I think we did Irena last time, didn't we? Yeah, we've already done Irena. Sorry, Irena. Yeah, we did you last time. So I had it on my list. Yeah. Okay. Excellent, excellent, everybody. Excellent news, excellent things going on. So let's have a look and see. Lotus Lily, welcome from the UK. How are you? Would like to know how my friend C feels about you. Okay. How does C feel about Lotus Lily? Let's start with the super chats. We're going to go into the candles. Some of you might get a message through somebody else's reading as well. We've done the pre-orders and we're moving into the super chats, and the candles will be inserted as we go along. Lotus Lily. All right. There's definitely feelings there with this person. I don't know if there's a connection here with a Cancer Sun, Moon or Rising. They might be moving, or they're thinking of moving, or they're a little bit unstable right now in their own life. So they're looking for new directions and new starts. They could be looking at where they're going. They seem to be, in a sense here, of celebrating something or feeling joyful. I do feel like they do want something from you. I hope it's not security and money, Lotus Lily, but they look like they do want something from you. They feel like you're quite prosperous and quite abundant. There could be a third party around this person as well. Yeah, there could be a third party around this person as well. Let me just pick a card. What else does C feel about Lotus Lily? I feel like their life is not 100% stable. There's a deja vu, a knowing, a feeling like you've known this person before. They feel the same way. There's like a very strong connection through the eyes. It's almost like they can't describe it either. There's something here about their feeling of success, career advancement. They might be interested in you as well because they know that you are successful. They know that somehow maybe you can collaborate with them. They could be a good collaboration person or somebody to collab with, somebody who sees you as somebody who's very successful and advanced. They might be feeling like you'd be a good partner. They could feel that you're very intense and focused on what you're doing as well. Yeah, but I kind of feel for some reason they've got travel. They might not have mentioned it to you, but they might be thinking about moving and they haven't said anything, or they're a little bit unstable. The ground beneath their feet is a little unstable. Okay. All right. Thank you for that. Hi, Mystique. How are you, my dear? TP, we're coming up to you. TP. All right. Mystique, been trying to find the right time to have a convo to discuss things with the Sag. Is there anything else I need to know with him? What do you need to have a conversation with the Sag about? I don't feel like there's any conversation needed at all. Yeah. I'm not sure there's any conversation to be had with this person at all. Let's have a look. Or to discontinue things with the Sag. I'm seeing that he just wants to hang out with you in your truck. I don't know if he's trying to have like car, SEX, but it's because he's got somebody else around his house. Yeah, you are taking back your power and control and releasing this guy. You're still very kind of addicted to him in a physical way. There's no conversation you need to have with him. I don't think there is. I feel like you can just drift off and do what you need to do. I think that, you know, the quick fling has ended. You know, I don't think there's really anything you need to say to this guy. I feel like it's all been said. The only thing that you might want to do is just send him a Cash App request. Recoup some of the money that you've spent just worrying about this guy. Yeah. Hi, TP. How are you, my dear? Welcome from Canada, Toronto. Hi, Amira. 2 days ago, I sent email to my previous boss, SC, inquiring about job openings, but still haven't heard back from him. Did he get my email? Will I hear from him when? Good question. Good question, TP. Good question. I'm getting a 5 around it. I feel like you might hear from this person in 5 days or by the end of, you know, like next week, being like Monday to Friday. Okay. All right. There's a lot of mystery around this situation here. You might hear from his secretary or if there's a female assistant. Okay, at the moment things are at a standstill, but I do feel like there could be an offer coming in around you, and I don't know if it's something new or something to do with this previous position. But whatever it is, you're going to feel happy about it. There's been delays here with this company, but I feel like you're going to hear from someone. Are you going to hear from the previous boss soon about this job? Got a yes here. Okay. Are they going to offer you something new? There could be something on the horizon, but I also feel like you're going to get another job offer as well. All right, TP? Okay. Okay. How's everyone going? Hi, Tammy. How are you? We're going to do your candle, I think, now, Tammy. We'll do Tammy's candle now, then we'll get back onto the super chats. Okay. We've got Tammy's candle, and we've also got Venusian's candle. All right. Really nice candles. Burnt down really, really well. A lot going on. A lot going on. I'm good, thank you. Yeah, I'm great, Michi, thanks. I've got some evil eye jewelry. I've got a nice little ring. It's just a little one. I've got a snake as well. I've got a snake and a ring. And I've got this nice big evil eye necklace that I was wearing yesterday. I mean, you can't get much bigger than that, can you? All right. Okay, so here we go. Tammy. Ooh. You've got a couple of elephants here, Tammy. You've got family groups. There's a couple of elephants, like you're protective, you're looking after your family. Your family's looking after you. You've got protective energy here with the elephants and a baby elephant coming in. Your daughter could have a child soon, or she could get pregnant soon. That could definitely come up. I've got here something that looks like a butterfly effect. You really feel like you want your freedom back. You feel like you need to fly. You want your freedom back. You feel like you're ready for a big change. You're ready for transformation. You're ready to go somewhere new, do something interesting and different. You've also got this nice love heart here that is coming down from this pillar. And this love heart is going to have this energy fed into it constantly. So I feel like there will be a love interest, a good love interest coming in that is going to feed you constantly with a love energy, a loving energy, a special energy. There's also flowers here that can also be an indicator. They could live on a drive or some sort of street that's the name of a flower, or they might be into giving you flowers. There's a couple of flowers here too, one down here and one up there. Okay. Yeah, they could be quite romantic is how I feel. There's somebody here hiding behind you, but there's like a merging of two people here. So if anyone that you've been with hasn't merged with you yet, then this is somebody completely new. Somebody who feels like you just want to have the same things. The same things, the same deal, the same business, the same situation, the same connections. Okay. There is a portal here. It's a definite portal. So anything to do with portals and affirmations around portals and any sort of, you know, those repetitive type of sound vibrations and things like that, or videos about portals, just keep on going. There's something here through a door. I also feel like somebody will pass fairly soon. I do feel like somebody is going to go through a portal and through a door, but it's somebody that you've kind of been half expecting anyway. This here, even though it could be many different things, I feel like it's a monument. I feel like it's a monument. It's like a statue or a monument. You're going somewhere where where it's a quite an important city or place, and there's a monument there. It's like Washington, D.C. or New York, or it could be in Dallas or something like that. There's a monument there. That's also a bit like the bullhorns as well. So it could be a rodeo. You might be going to the rodeo championships or some sort of an award. Something quite official going on. There's an official ceremony or an official presentation. There's another big love heart here emerging. That's good. There's an attraction here, so you've got a definite attraction. There's a couple of attractions here. There's quite a few. I feel like it's your time to shine, and I feel like once you move, you've got 4 different attractions going on at once. There's somebody with a big round face who has something to say about you, or he or she is going to come up in your face and tell you something. You also have kind of a beautiful fish here that's swimming through the water. So you're going where the money is. You're going where there's more prosperity, abundance, and success, and the money is leading you somewhere interesting. And once you're there, I feel like you're going to have a house, because this is kind of a bit like it's kept its shape, four sort of like 4 walls. Yeah, so the money is going to lead you somewhere where it's going to be very beneficial financially, and also to do with real estate. You might even sell some real estate and buy some real estate. You might invest in a new property. Yeah, so it's looking really good. Did anybody else see anything else with that one for Tammy? Yeah. Okay. And last time, Tammy, we got the cake. That was a spot-on prediction about not having any candles. I kept seeing this chocolate cake with no candles, and I'm thinking, why doesn't it have any candles? Yeah, that was spot on. Yeah, your spirit guides seem to always work with me well. Are you going to Dallas right now? Excellent. Have a safe trip. Let us know how it goes, Tammy. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah. Good to hear. Yeah, you might be going to look at properties. You might be going to look at rentals. I feel like you're ready. I feel like you're ready to do something different. He said he was recording you, Mystique, without your permission. Ask him to pay you for it. Say, I'd like you to, pay me for the recording, or delete it. Okay, October to October for Mystique, 2025 to 2026. Has your daughter got the move-in date yet, or has it all been done yet? Or are you getting a puppy? Oh, that could be Freckles. That could be Freckles wanting to come back into your life. I feel like could be Freckles reincarnated. They will come back in different pets. Yep. Freckles is very excited about this. Okay. October to October, Mystique. October to October. Mystique. Okay, with the wolf. Yeah, you've got to do things in a very cunning way at the moment, Mystique. You've got to really watch out for your best interests. You will have more luck with money coming in November. It's looking really good. December, you could go on a little trip, distance journey. You might get invited on a trip. You might have something to do with the holidays. Could be going down to see your friend in the holidays or something like that. There is change coming up for you around the end of the year, moving into early next year. Okay, so there's change here moving forward. You've got strength and success with the Lion, so your business is going to do a lot better in I'm getting the word promotion. There's more promotion going on for you, around you. People promoting you. It could be also a loyal person, a loyal friend. In and around your life in March. Survival and power is really where you're at. You're in a survival and power, getting on top of this survival and power situation. And that's where you feel like you're going to achieve the best, is getting that feeling of survival and power back. More the power than the survival. So you're going to feel like you've reached that, you know, your limits with that in April, and you feel like you're going to be on top of your game in April. I feel like it's coming in. You'll have more loyal people around you, more success. You've got a lot of wisdom channeled down into you, and more sweetness and success as well. Okay. June is looking very good for romance, sweetness, success, and overcoming obstacles and challenges in July. So that's good. There's a bit of travel coming up for you here. Travel, directions and journeys with a ship in the ocean. So something is going to shift one way or the other. More opportunities coming into you, coming into your life. Somebody, just be careful. It's not you. You're not going to be there, but somebody's house might burn down. Just getting a vision of that. It could be arson. It's somebody that you know, but you're not there. And your daughter's not there. So it's nothing that you need to worry about. There's more opportunities coming into the home and new directions and journeys that you're going to be taking. So I feel by this time next year, you're really going to be in a new direction. You could even be in a totally new location. You might have really had enough of where you are in this particular city or state even. I still get the water around you. I still get islands around you and that sort of thing as well. Okay. Thank you, Michi, for your moderation. Okay. You need to come back, Michi. It's okay. It's been going okay on my end. All right. Okay. How does S feel about you, S? Surf Flow's arrival is coming soon. Got me in my feels extra. Oh, that's nice. Okay, Mystique. He's using your material, Mystique. Mystique. He's using your material. Yeah, the Sagittarius. Yes. So don't give him any of your. Don't allow him to use your material. You'd like to know how S feels towards you. Which one is S? Which one is S, Mystique? We're going to do Venusian's candle next. Oh, well, he knows that you want to be married. He knows that you want to be married, or you deserve to be married, or there's a bride he's thinking about, or something like that. You've got an older man here. Inheritance male, somebody who's got some sort of inheritance coming to him, or he is older than you by more than 7 years. Strength and success. He sees you as being very strong, and he's got a strong desire and attraction towards you. Yeah. Strong desire and attraction. And he likes talking to you. He could be a bit chatty. He sees you as being quite mystical, a bit witchy. There is a strong desire and attraction, but that doesn't mean anything, you know, like they can all have strong desires and attraction, but it's the action that counts. Okay. Thanks, Venusian, for the moderation. Yeah, it's working okay here. It hasn't buffered or anything. Okay, Venusian's candle. It's looking interesting. It's quite different to the other one that we had. Okay. All right, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the candle for Venusian. What's going on? The road opener, it was very, very strong, very fast, very much catapulting you into action and a new reality. You have a lot of love interests here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 4 hearts, 5. You've got lots of overlapping hearts here. You've got an Aries symbol here as well, somebody Aries, sun, moon or rising, but probably sun or rising. A lot of also attractions. There's some physical attractions here. You might be having some flings, or there could be some people, you know, interested in you, but more than one. You've got at least 4 here. There's love and there's also attractions. You've got a big fish here jumping out, so you're going to find a new way of making money. It's going to come to you. It's going to be, oh, I didn't think of that. That's a new way. A new way, a new opening, a new situation that's going to pop off. I feel that you're going to find some money somewhere. Now, this little black thing is quite interesting. It's really stuck there. Now, what is it? It's like you're putting back the wreckage of your life. Like you feel like somehow there's been a wreck and you're putting it back together. It reminds me a little bit of 2 pieces in a puzzle that are kind of like needing to be slotted back in. So you're putting the pieces in your life back together. Yeah. I'm getting an H initial. Could be a location as well. like Hawaii, Honolulu. I know we had that came up before, but it's popping off. And there's a little bit of a dolphin here, so there's more fun in enjoying yourself, having more fun. You're really moving things in different ways. Like this here, I feel is you like really like getting rid of things that no longer serving you. It's like the pillars, knocking down the pillars, knocking down the patriarchy, knocking down something. You're kind of getting rid of something. And underneath here, it almost looks like there's gold. Don't know where that came from, but it's there. So there's gold here. You're digging for gold, so that's good. In a good way, it's good. There's also a flow here. It's like an abundant flow. It's like an abundant flow. There's like lava flowing down here. Yeah, things are going to start to really flow and emerge. Yeah. You're going to open up some sort of portal of energy as well. I feel like you might do readings, or you might do something that is going to sort of like get something that started in a new way, in a new direction. Okay, there's something here that looks like a bit like a seal or a walrus. So that to me is abundance, because they're very usually that they are preyed on, in a sense. The walrus kind of all of them have quite a bit of, you know, fat reserves in them. So I feel like this is like a reserve of money that you're building up. Reserve of money. I'm getting the tail of a whale, and I feel like that's your wisdom, the Akashic records. You're tapping into higher knowledge and understanding. That is going to really pop off. So part of it is fun and games and having all these romantic interests and love interests and attractions. And then on the other side, there's like this really strong leverage is the word I'm getting. You're getting this strong leverage that you're going to be using to get things flowing in the way that you want them to flow in. I've got a T initial. I've got something that looks a little bit like the state of Texas, or a boot. I've got a hammer. Somebody could be in the building industry or owns a construction company. I've got a hammer. And that could also be you hammering away at something, like just getting it done. It's like, okay, this is going to be done. I'm going to do it. If I have to go through the legal channels, I'm going to do it. It's like you're getting it done. And this also looks like a gun as well. There could be somebody doing, getting a pistol for protection, or going to range. That's a different way of meeting somebody, is at a shooting range. That could be part of you getting your power back. There's very Scorpio energy here. It's like protection, it's deep and it's transformative, and it's also very abundant as well. Somebody wears buttons. There is a significance of the buttons that they've got on their shirt. They could be silver, they could be some sort of color or something like that. So just look out for somebody with buttons, or a button down shirt. You might meet somebody at a driving range, at a shooting range. What do we have? Anything here? Yeah, it's like crash and burn. It's like when you're done with whoever it is that you're dealing with in this location, the family, you know, whatever it is that you're dealing with, you are going to crash and burn it. There is an opening of a nice flow here coming out too. Nice flow. There is a nice little face popping out here. That could be one of your children in spirit. Looks like a baby, a boy. So you've definitely got love in, you know, people in spirit are watching out for you. There's one person here and a smaller person here. So that reminds me of you and your daughter. It's like you're teaming up. Feel like you've had past lives together. There is a message for somebody watching the video about some sort of house burning down. So I don't know if that was Mystique or somebody else, but I'm getting it again. So it could be somebody else also in the chat. There's an elephant here. Elephants have a very strong memory. They never forget anything, and I think that's you. It's you're tapping into your memory and your recollection of the truth. So that to me means that don't allow them to gaslight you. You know what you know. Yeah. Okay. Hi, TD World. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. We'll do a pendulum for you on that question. If you want more of an in-depth reading, the minimum donation is $5 or more. Okay, will I find a new apartment? Well, how soon do you want a new apartment? Say by the end of the year? Will Teddy find a new apartment by the end of the year? And that's a yes. It's not far from where you are, is what I'm being told. Okay. Hi, LB. How are you? Thank you for your offline donation, I presume. That it's coming. Okay. Haven't received anything yet. Okay. Hi, Cicely. Oh, there you are, LB. Okay, thank you. I don't think it's Mercury retrograde right now, but we're coming into a new moon in Libra, so that is quite interesting. Okay, let's do L first. How will the observation go with your principal? Hi, Cicely. How are you, my dear? How will the observation go with your principal? LB. Fun and games. Yes, it's going to be fine. Yep. It's looking very good. It's looking very good. And you asked another question somewhere else. Jupiter will enter Cancer tomorrow. Lucky times for it. Jupiter's already in Cancer, Cassandra. Yeah. In the Western astrology. Libra new moon is new starts with any sort of arrangements, any sort of contracts, any sort of love interests. Refreshing your ideas about new love interests and new contracts. Anything legal also. It's also about justice, about things that are right and wrong. So it can reset the energy there for whatever you've got going on. Okay. I don't think I can see another question, Elle, so there we go. Thank you for that. It don't make sense. Amy. Cicely, thank you for the 10. I started a new job now. I'm doing 2 jobs. What can I expect in the future? Why are you doing 2 jobs? Or you're transitioning to another job? Cicely, why should you be working so much? You know, all of this work is keeping you tied up. You know, this is your 6 months to be looking for, you know, to be looking for your next partner, the one that's meant to be giving you everything. Why are you working so much? You know, the baby daddy should be giving you a lot of money, you know, to start up your factory. And if he's not, then, you know, he's useless. He's not even worth looking at, which you're probably not looking at him at the moment. Started a new job. Okay, seasonal. Seasonal over the Christmas. Well, you've got a lot of money coming in. That's probably why you're doing it. You've got more money coming in. You're going to get a big lump sum. I don't know if you're going to be paying a lot more tax, though. Yeah. You're not talking to him. Okay. Does he have access to your child, though? If he has access to your child, he should be paying you something. Yeah. A lot. A lot. Making up for what, you know, what he hasn't done. And if he doesn't have access, then get rid of him. Like, and if he's not contributing, just get rid of him. He's a waste of energy. Looks like you've got good money here. You've got good starts opportunities coming. There could be another opportunity coming off this new job, this second job. I do feel like you could actually meet somebody new. So that's looking very good. You're trying to save and leave the country to be with your son. Okay. And your family members were meant to be introducing you to a new potential husband, weren't they? There might be another job coming to you as well, but you might not accept it. You might feel it's like you've got too much going on. There is a bonus here or a lump sum of money coming to you. I do see lump sum of money or gold. You are going to be happy with the outcome of this second job. It's going to serve its purpose, whatever that happens to be. It's going to serve its purpose. Yeah. You're going to work out a way to get some money set up for yourself in your home country. And I feel like the factory is going to be very successful, whatever that happens to be. I don't know if it's to do with fashion. I'm seeing shoes around it. Okay. When will Cicely have enough to go back to her home country? Let's have a look at January, February, March, April. April, there's movement. May. April, there seems to be a shift next year. So it could be that you're working until then and then you're going. So it might be that you might avoid paying taxes and just take the money. I don't know. Yep. Could be something like that. Your wishes and desires coming true. And going about your business, you could come across somebody or somebody's going to come across you. But the more you're working, the more you're in that sort of energy, the more you're going to attract men that, you know, are not providers. Yeah. the more you're hustling and in survival mode, the more that you attract men who are not providers. So at some point you've got to really access that feminine energy to get back into that feminine energy, or just make out that, you know, fake it till you make it type of thing. Present that that's what you're doing. Yeah, you're still getting your hair and nails done and everything. It's all looking good. Yeah, it's all looking good. Okay. How about a collective read? Venusian, what's the best title for or topic for the new moon in Libra collective read? Your last portal title was excellent. It was very well received. Oh, the guy I got introduced to is not on your level and he is worried about my baby. Look, if the baby daddy's not there, then he's not coming back. Yeah. He hasn't contributed and he's not doing anything in your favor. Love. Okay. Thanks, Venusian. Love. Love in the fast lane, or love how? For the collective new moon in Libra love reading. Love energy, love reading. Oh, you did a cash app, Venusian. Oh, thank you for that. Let's do you first. Then we'll do the new moon reading for Libra new moon collective. Cash app, thank you. Accepted a job offer with a retail merchandise. Oh, you did. Pays and great, but it'll do. And I have an interview next week with a healthcare company in Tucson remote. What's the energy? Oh, good. Well, there we go. That was a prediction come true. The merchandising. Is that enough to get you back on that list again, to get the housing? That's all you really need. That's all you really need. I feel like the merchandising is a good one for you. You could actually go further up the ladder with that one. You're getting strength, going from strength to strength. It's good for you to be out and about meeting people as well. I know that you don't like using your car that much or driving around, but it's going to be compensated somehow. It's low pace, so it won't matter. Does that mean that it doesn't count? You need a higher paying job to get back on the list? Okay. Yeah, I feel like you're going to go through a few jobs. What's going to happen with this remote job in Tucson? Let's have a look at that. Remote job in Tucson. They might not offer a lot of money either. It won't affect your status. Okay, so you need another job. Okay, so the two small paying jobs together could actually work out for you. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? It won't affect your status. You need more money to get back on the list. How is Venusian going to solve this thing with the job situation? Well, there's money there. It's coming in. The road's opening, that's for sure. And you're still going to feel a little bit emotional about the direction to go in. You could be pulled. You don't want it to go over. Okay, that's good. All right. You could still be pulled like, oh, am I doing the right thing? Am I leaving, my family? I feel like you've got justice there as well. Justice is on your side. Yeah. You are going to get, there's some emotional, people are trying to emotionally kind of like not blackmail you, but sort of tweak you. You're going to have more stability and security. Desire and attraction, yes, and more money. So yes, you could get some money on the side somewhere, something to do with money on the side. There could be a cash in hand situation, or some sort of money on the side that's going to help you. Maybe it's a rich boyfriend or something like that. It's going to give you some money. Yep. So that's good. Yeah, the situation, yeah, men. The situation is looking good. It's looking good with a remote job. But there could be something else also that you get involved with. Okay, so let's have a look at the collective for love. Love collective read. How's everyone doing today? Yeah, still doing your business. Go for it. No, you're not going to worry about anything. I feel like you're less worried for some reason, Venusian. It's like you're going into this kind of like careless phase, like it's kind of like a fierceness. It's like, no, I'm not worried about this, not worried about that. New moon in Libra reading for the collective in love. What do we need to know? In general, for the collective, what do we need to know? Soulmate, true love. Looking good, looking good. Some of you might meet somebody through work, somebody completely new. You might go on a work trip. There could be a fling going on as well. Having more fun, looking at the world through childlike eyes. You've got a dark male here, somebody darker than lighter for their cultural background, or has dark hair, dark eyes, brown. Oh, we've got the fair male as well. 2. Okay, somebody's there to teach you a spiritual story. The fair male looks like he's there as an obstacle for the dark male. You're going to go for the one who is offering you the best offer. Yeah, the best offer. So I feel like that one is going to be marriage material. He seems to be very well established. He seems to be also an entrepreneur, a boss, a father figure, somebody in charge, a manager. And the other one is kind of going to go by the wayside. Yep, he's going to try to stop you from meeting this other guy, the dark male. But he's to be watched out for, because I feel like he's got like a C sounding name, like a Colin or a Chris or something like that. He's to be watched out for, because I feel like he's going to try to put a spanner in the works. He's going to try to tie up your time and energy, but he's not the right one. The other guy is. Yep. New moon. Spicy. Hi, Tamika. Options, Venusian, yes. Love reading for Mystique. We're doing a last call. Love reading for Mystique. Let's have a look at Mystique. Last love reading. Love reading. Good to see you all. Hope you're all having a great day. Great day. Great night. Love reading for Misty. Misty, love reading. Yeah, nothing's fooling you anymore, Misty. You're like, no, I'm above all of this. There's this guy again who owns his own house. He's got a single family home. He might have pets as well. Or, you know, he's definitely got a yard. Yeah, he lives in a nice suburb and he's got a house or a single family home. Wining and dining, dating, romance. You might end up living with this guy. A mature man, somebody mature for their age. He might have grown-up kids. And you feel like you've known him before in a past life. Yep. You feel like you've known him before in a past life. There could be something about his eyes specifically. He might have slightly different colored eyes, like different unusual color. Like they could have a slightly different color about them. They could be amber or slightly different color. Yeah. Okay. Thanks everyone for joining. Truly appreciate it. Truly appreciate it. I think I've covered everyone. We've got covered everybody. It's almost that time of the month to do next month's videos. Did everybody get my newsletter about ex-lovers? I've pinned it into the posts. Hi, Venusian. Okay, so I'll say goodbye to you all. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. I'll be back soon. Maybe Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night US time. Monday morning the rest of the world. And I'll see you soon. If anyone does want to pre-order, you're welcome to do that. Otherwise, I'll see you on the next live. Lots of love and blessings, everybody. Take care. Ciao for now.